Hey guys, welcome to Gear GAB. I'm Aridonis, and I got my red headband on, so you know what that means. It's guerrilla tactics, right? The dirty stuff. The stuff people are doing, like, in the world on the day-to-day with their gear. Today, we got Myles, and we're talking about the glorious and powerful SPD-SX from Roland.
Oh.
Right? It's been around for like a decade now.
Has it been that long?
It's been a minute. Since there was the SPD-S before the SPD-SX.
Right, the gray one.
The grayish one, and that one set sort of the benchmark, and then the SPD-SX just smashed it.
Yeah.
And
by a lot.
Yeah.
And then they came out with the special edition, but we're not going to talk about that one. We're not going to talk about that one.
Yeah.
But I believe for this first one, we're talking about how to import your waves, your own waves, onto this lovely device.
What's a wave, you might ask? A wave is a file, an audio file that's uncompressed. And for the SPD-SX, it needs to be a WAV file. Can't be an MP3, as if you've ever tried to do it and it's failed over and over and over and over again. That's why.
It's happened to me.
Yeah.
Yep.
It has to be 44.1 and 16-bit quality, and then if you do those things, then you can import it into your SPD-SX. Those are the benchmarks you have to hit.
Yeah, and those are very important. So make sure you rewind that video if you didn't get that. And if you need to figure out what that means, then there's other videos for those. Or maybe we'll cover it in another Gear GAB.
Whatever, you don't need to know. Just 44.1, 16-bit, bounce it out of your Ableton or your Logic or your Pro Tools, whatever.
Yeah.
It'll ask you, tell it.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, so once you have that done,
where do you get the sounds from? Where do you put them? On that.
A little USB stick.
A little white rectangle.
A little white rectangle. I mean, there's a couple ways you can do it. You can do it with the Wave Manager. I don't really like the SPD-SX Wave Manager, to be completely honest. I mean, it's okay. They're coming up with there's the SPD-SX editor that's now out. That's a lot better. So if you want to use that, you can use that. But I find this to be the easiest way to import your waves. So let's import some waves. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to put this into the memory jack on the back of the SPD-SX, like so. Then I'm going to go to my screen here. I'm going to click the menu button, and we're going to scroll over to the util. I like how it just says util. I've always found that funny. Short for utility.
They were almost there.
They got real close. You're going to click enter on that guy, and then you're going to go to wave import. And then these are all the waves that are on this stick right here. So something that's very important to note is that when you put your waves onto your USB stick, they cannot be in any sort of folders or anything. They have to just be as is on the USB stick, or else they won't appear on this list that you have here. So I'm going to skip down to the bottom. For our example, we're going to import a click track as well as a backing track. So that's what I'm going to do. So White Lies is a song from my band Royal Oak. So I'm going to click I'm going to click plus on both of these, and then I'm going to press enter. And then so what appears now is the kit in which you were last on. So I was on kit 37, and so I want to import this to the first pad. So as we can see, it already has pad 1 here, but if I wanted to change the pad, I can go pad 2, pad 3, pad 4, depending on where you want to put the sample, depending on how you want to hit it. But I want the click, I always put my click on pad 1. So I'm going to import that to pad 1, and we're going to click enter. And apparently it's an unsupported format.
Hey guys, 16-bit 44.1 files in the WAV format, and that's what you want, and only that. Thanks for watching. See you later. So sometimes you got the wrong file. It's no big deal.
Yep.
It happens to the best of us. Don't sweat it. Just pick another file that's probably in the right format on the stick.
So this one These two I know are in the right format because I put these on for a live stream show we just had. So we're going to do the plus button on both of these. Tell me underscore, this says tell me underscore only one. The reason being we merged two songs together for our live performance, so that's why the track is named that. So I'm going to press enter on these guys. We get the same screen as I mentioned before. It goes to the pad you want it to export to, or import to rather. And now I'm going to click enter, and look at that. It loads. It takes a little while to load.
Fits like a glove.
Yeah, fits like a glove. Also takes a while to load because they're tracks.
The thing with WAV files that's important to remember is they're not compressed in any way digitally, so they're not doing any kind of mumbo jumbo to make the file size smaller. So that means you're getting the full quality of the audio. It's gonna play at the highest possible quality.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, you're taking it off a USB stick. It's gonna take a minute to transfer.
Yeah, but like I said, I find this way to be so easy. You have the WAV files on your computer. How I do them is I get my lead singer Austin. He's the guy who's all production savvy and knows all the tracks and has all the stems. So he'll make the tracks, do what Aridonis said with the 441, 16-bit, all that stuff. I squint my eyes because I'm like, I don't know if that's actually what it is. And then he'll put that on a Google Drive. I'll download from the Google Drive, put it on the USB stick, and voila. And then we have this, then we have it imported onto our SPD-SX. So this is almost done. I believe that this is the click track. It's either the click track or the track, but I believe it's the click. So we'll see. It's almost done. And then, so now, okay, so there we go. So we could put the other one on as well, but for the sake of time, we're going to skip that. And we're going to, so it says completed. Great. So we did it. We're good. So we're going to get out of here, and we're going to tap that. And there's our click track.
Sounds great.
There it is. And then
Great.
we're going to click all sound off.
Did Mike play that? Was that Mike or is that Brayson who played the click?
Oh,
who laid that down?
I don't know. I don't know who laid
Expertly
it down.
laid down.
Expertly laid
Great
down. We
click
love
track.
a click track. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you import your waves to the SPD-SX with the USB stick.
Check out our next video where we talk about what to do with them. They're in there. Now what? Thanks for watching, everybody. Be sure to give us a like and a subscribe, and there's a bell, I think, and leave a comment. Ask us what you want to know about, like, the SPD-SX or just whatever piece of gear you got. We'll probably be able to figure it out. We'll do a video about it.
Sounds good.
Thanks. 16-bit 44.1 files in the WAV format, and that's what you want, and only that. Thanks for watching. See you later.